Hello, hey, what's happening, world? And it's been a while, or a minute, as we like to say. So I'm broadcasting live from Da Nang in Vietnam, where I've just landed literally a few days ago, and it's time. It's time to share some really cool tools with you and what I've been working on. So in this particular training, I'm going to run through how to create high quality blog articles in less time. And what I'm talking about here is, what if it's possible that you could save, you could produce 5 times or 10 times the amount of content articles that you normally would in the same amount of time that you normally would take to produce one article. Well, you are to have your socks blown off, my friends. So here we go. I'm going to walk through a demo of this tool that I've been using and playing with. Now, as you may know, I've been testing a whole bunch of different artificial intelligence driven tools. I've been a big fan of Jasper, which used to be Jarvis, which used to be something else. The name keeps changing. But anyway, great tool, but one of the main challenges with the tool is it is quite expensive to use, and it's for a lot of people they love it, but the feedback has been, okay, yes, but this is quite expensive to keep going if I'm not producing, if I'm not an agency, or if I'm not writing content all the time, and that's fair enough. So I've been looking at other alternatives to Jasper, and here's one that I'm going to present right now. So let me just show the screen here. Okay, so the tool I'm going to walk you through today is called Article Forge, and it's relatively new on the market, I suppose. There are a bunch of other ones out there, and I'm going to go through different tools over coming weeks and months. But and I do actually have an article on my blog at simplecreativemarketing.com, which covers some of the more popular tools. But for now, let's look at Article Forge, and I'll give you a quick demo of how the tool works. So the one thing I want to highlight on this tool right now is, let's do this. Okay, so bottom section here, you can see it says get high quality content in one click. Using advanced AI and deep learning, Article Forge writes entire 1,500 plus word articles automatically. Okay, and you can get a free trial with my link here, which is simplecreativemarketing.com/Article Forge, and you'll get a free 5-day trial. Once again, that's simplecreativemarketing.com/Article Forge. Okay, which is on the screen there if you haven't seen that, and if you're in the Facebook Live, you can drop the link here, like so. Okay, and there's a link to the free trial. Okay, so now let's scroll down a bit more, and here's the part that is really cool that I'm highlighting here on the screen. Basically what it says is, with a single click, you'll get an entire 1,500 plus word article that is unique, well written, and on topic, drastically cutting down the time and money needed to create content. Right? So if time is an issue, if you don't want to spend too much money on tools because maybe you've already got a bunch of subscriptions on different tools and whatnot, and whatever it may be, then this is something we want to look at. Okay, so let's jump into an actual demo of the tool. Okay, so here we are. We're inside of Article Forge. All right, and then in here you can basically say, okay, I want to create a new article, and you start off with, you click on new article. You can also go to articles you've created previously by clicking on My Articles. Article Forge also has a WordPress integration. So if you're using WordPress, you can actually take articles that you produced in Article Forge, automatically send them over to WordPress, and then that way they'll be there ready for you in draft mode for you to hit publish, add images, edit whatever you need to do. or have your VA do that if that's if you've got a VA on your team or a marketing assistant. You can schedule posts. You can look at how much content how many words you've used per month. So as I mentioned, you can sign up for a free trial. Let me just hide that. Okay. Yeah, so you get a free trial for 5 days, and that gives you 10,000 words to play with. And then if you like it, you can continue on to one of their paid plans. And I'll talk about the pricing in a moment, but that's all there here in the menu. Okay. They also have an affiliate program if you're interested in promoting the product and getting commissions on the product. Full disclaimer, I am an affiliate. So if you use my affiliate link and you sign up for a paid plan, then I will get a commission on that. Doesn't affect your pricing in any way. And as long as you do that, then as an affiliate, I will get a commission. And you can do that as well with your audience, right? So something to think about. Okay, now let's create a new article. We want to put a keyword for a topic in there. So let's say the topic was, I don't know, what shall we write about? Okay, let's say we want to write about, actually, I'm not going to even do that. I'm going to jump to my content plan here. Rather than do something random, why don't we use it to produce something that's going to be useful? So if you haven't already looked at my previous content, an article about producing a content plan, content strategy, I've also got a podcast episode on that topic. If you want to learn more, just let me know in the comments, and I'll drop the link for you there. But I always suggest that you think about what content you're going to need in order to attract the audience, prospective buyers that you want to attract to your website, and plan that in advance. So take some time, in a couple of hours, to sit down and map that out. You might think about your frequency, but at least if you're going to do one article per month, okay, what are those topics, right? So I've got something similar to that here, all right? So I've got a list of topics here. So I'm just going to go to the next one. Okay, let's say, how to do my course. Okay, so that's a topic that's a lot of my audience listeners are really interested in. So we can put here how to create an online course. All right, you can actually also switch to a bulk article generator. Like if you wanted to, and you're on one of the paid plans, you can actually put a list of different keywords and then generate a whole bunch of articles in one hit. But we're not going to do that in a demo here. So we're going to just create how to create an online course. You can choose your article length. Okay, so there are 5 options in the drop down. You've got very short, which is less than around 50 words, short, which is around 250 words, medium, 500 words, long, which is 750 words, and very long, 1500 words. Okay, for the sake of this demo, I'm just going to do long, 750 words. And then you can see by default, Article Forge has turned these toggles on for add titles. So it's going to automatically add titles for you. It's going to add section headings. Okay, so section headings result in high quality, more organized articles, and it can auto-generate those section headings. Now, something you can do is, something you can play with is you can actually turn that off, and then you can define what the section headings are going to be. So maybe you've done some keyword research and you want to have specific section headings in your article, okay, based on that keyword research. Okay, so here's where you would plug in those keywords, and the article Forge would then generate the article based on your suggested headings, right? But in this demo, I'm not going to do that. We're going to do the quick and easy way. So I'm going to turn that on to auto generate, and Forge will do its own thing and find its own section headings that way. Okay. Now you can also do cool things like add an image, tell it to add a video, replace keywords with links. Like I said, you can post to your WordPress blog, and you can also do rewriting called Word AI. I haven't tested this yet, but it's that's a function that is available here. So all you do is, okay, we've got the title, we've defined what we want the article, how we want it structured, and then we're just going to click on create new article. Okay, so now it says process and query, how to create an online course. okay, and it's starting to generate. All right, so while that's happening, you can see it's very quickly moving through here for 750 words. I anticipate it should take less than a minute or a couple of minutes. Why don't we look at pricing, and we'll come back to this as it's doing that. Okay, so the way the pricing works is that you can pay, there are 3 different plans here. You've got basic plan, which is $13 per month. This is USD. Gives you 25,000 words per month. So 25,000 words is pretty decent if you think about if you're doing 1,500 word articles. You know, that's a good amount to start off with. You can do, you know, what's our math here? All right, let's see. All right, 25,000, and we're going to do say 1,500 words. So 16 articles right there. Plan $13 a month. If you want more than that, you know, you can do the standard plan, which is $27 per month. You get 250,000 words per month. That's a lot. And if you need the unlimited words, okay, and you want to go crazy, then $57 per month. Maybe you've got a team, maybe you've got a big blog and a lot of content you want to produce, or even you want to use this, you know, with clients. The unlimited is a no-brainer. $57. And you save 51% if you choose a yearly plan. If you go into the monthly plan, you can see those prices change. It's $27 per month for the basic, $57 per month for the standard, and $117 per month for the unlimited. So if you pay annual, you save a lot more, as you can see. Okay, so these prices, as you can see, are much more affordable than a tool like Jasper. All right. So back to Article Forge, it's still going. It's doing its thing, yeah, I wanted to talk about just article length. So yeah, typically I'm doing long. I actually go for the very long length because that's I find that the quality of the article and the depth of the article is better when you go with the very long article length, okay, and the shorter it is. Now, if you're writing, you know, a post for LinkedIn, for example, then you're not going to need 1,500 words. So, you know, maybe you just do a 500 word piece, and that's for social media purposes. That's going to be much more appropriate. If you're doing, you know, descriptions for social media posts, right? You might go for the short or the very short, right? So it really depends on your usage, where you intend the article to go. Okay, here we go. So we've got a update here from Article 4 saying, click here to see the result. We've got the bar at 100%. So let's take a look. Okay, we're going to open the link here. Okay, and it's got the article here, how to create an online course. All right, excuse me. And it's given it to us in 2 formats, text format and HTML format. So you can just copy and paste that directly into your CMS if you want to do that. Or you've got text format here, how to create an online course. Okay, let's see, just take a look at what headlines it's given us. Just skim through, finding the right problem to solve, finding your target audience, creating interactive media, choosing a course medium, choosing materials, all right? And then, so from there, you know, you might decide, oh, okay, those, and this is the difference between letting the AI do its thing with the section subheadings versus you defining what those headings are going to be. So I might do, you know, instead of creating interactive media, I might do something like increasing course completion rates, right? Or how to increase course completion rates. I might talk about, you know, course creation tools. What are the options there? Materials. I don't know if materials. Okay, they're talking about weekly assignments, activities, textbook, and literature. Okay, so this, you know, as a first cut is pretty decent, and that really took about a minute and a half to produce, right? So you've got something to work with. Okay, I like finding the right problem to solve before you start building. Okay, we'll just go through the introduction, right? So if you're not sure how to start creating an online course, don't worry, this article will. Okay, We'll explain the most important steps in the course creation process. These include determining the problem to solve, finding a target audience, and choosing a medium. That's all good. Then you have a course ready to go. You can also find tips and templates on various course creation platforms such as Thinkific. Once you've created your course, you'll need to decide what kind of interactive media you'll use, right? So that's very good for a basic article, right? And it's basically, here's the difference between using this as Jasper. Jasper won't give you an article written with headings in this way with one click, right? You're going to have to actually find each section and then get it to write each section. And here, Article Forge has literally just gone, here's the keyword. It's looked at what's out there, come back with, okay, here's 750 words on this particular topic with subheadings and a structured article, right? Which is very damn cool, right? And if you wanted to do this, what I would do to make this better is I might go back and do this with by defining my own subheadings, right? In here. So I would say, okay, instead of auto-generate, I'm going to put the subheadings, section headings in here myself and fix that up, okay? But from here, you can easily click and copy, and then you go to your wherever you want to paste it there. You can hit save. You can export here as text, as HTML, as PDF. You can post directly to WordPress, and that's it. You've got an article ready to go, drafted. And of course, I would never recommend that you just copy and paste and hit publish. Okay, with any articles that are generated now, Article Forge pretty much say that their content they produce is unique. So it's not going to be plagiarized. It gets run through. You can always check it against a tool called Copyscape, and I recommend you do that with any AI generated tools articles. Is you go to copyscape.com. You need to pay. It's like a few cents per test here. You would then copy and paste that text into here, and it would kind of check against the internet really to find if any of the content has been plagiarized, okay? But Article Forge basically saying that none of their content has failed the test, basically. So you can have confidence in that. And so then you go, yeah, okay, I'm going to put up, yeah, as I mentioned, you want to have some editing. You want to go through, clean up things, add your images, add your links to articles that are on your own site currently, or external links as well. You want to embed some of those. There are some best practices on to create content that ranks well. And I have a previous podcast about that, which I can share. Just let me know if you want that one, and I can in comments, and I'll drop a link to that as well. But there you can see Article Forge, very cool tool to play with, right? So again, all you need to do to grab your free trial, right, is just head over to simplecreativemarketing.com/Article Forge. You get a free sign up for a free 5-day trial of Article Forge that gives you 10,000 words to play with. Okay, and that's enough to do 5 or 6 articles right off the bat. All right. Have a go, have a play. Let me know. Come back and let me know what you think of the tool, and if you do, experiment with it. I'd like to hear about your results with it as well, and see how it works for you, and if you have any questions around that. Okay, so that's it from me today. I just wanted to show you this really cool and exciting tool that I've been using to draft some content for the website, and I'm working through that. All right, so that's it. We've just talked about how to write blog posts 5 to 10 times faster than you normally would, and using AI. That's it for me today. Stay tuned, hit subscribe. If you're listening to this on the podcast or on YouTube, you're watching it there. And if you want to share this around, please do as well. Let's spread the word on what's out there, what's available for content marketers to do content better. All right, that's it from me. Nice to move. See you all later. Thanks for tuning in.